Welcome everyone. I'm John. I'm happy to see you all. Glad to be back with people that I do trust. With people that will change the world. With people that stand proud behind the things that they do. I must say one thing. Today is one day that I did today was one day that was not easy for me. It was really not easy. It's one of the days that I must say that could have gone a lot better. My energy level was completely out today. Not because of how the crypto looks, but that is okay for me. Really about what happened in real life now. We still do have all the life. And I'm still trying to get this as a habit, doing this every day, crypto channel, reading and everything, so it's not easy for me too. It takes still that energy for me to do this, and today was really one of these days that I was looking at myself and saying, oh my god, what the hell will I do today? But still, I'm here and I'm glad that I'm doing it. Because if you want to make everything a habit that you're doing, you need to do it at least for 3 weeks at a road. And today we are at, I have no idea how many days we are doing this. Let's take a look. 5, 6 times. So we're on day 6 or 7 that I'm doing this. We change this playlist so it gets in the right one. I think we're doing this by 6 or 7 days now, and we still have 14 to go to get it a habit. Once it becomes a habit, then you can do it fluidly, automatically, very easy, and then you can add a new habit to your list. If you do this every year, you can add like at least 50. Let me calculate it before I say something. We have 52 weeks. Divide this by 3, and you would get like 70 new habits a year. What is a lot? That's a lot more than 99% of the world is doing. So if you do it, be happy. If you only get like 10, that's also perfectly 10 new habits a year that you changed by habits that were not good. It's very good, I must say. Let's take a look at this week candle. At this point we are just having a top tweezer. He's almost completely back at the level where he started going up. So we didn't do anything really. In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. This should be a nice entry too. I did not expect them to go this low. I expected them to go at least to these prior high levels here. But to hit the bottom of this one, that was really strange to see. If we keep going this, I think we will even hit now back to prior high level like 20,300. We maybe can still make that one too. If it keeps going like this, we definitely will hit this part. This is a beautiful trend line that we did not break yet, and we did not go through here. We just made a false breakout and went back straight in. Can happen. You cannot always predict the market 100% for sure. But still, I love helping you all, so I would say we have to be a bit more patient before we see anything. Let's put some indicators on here. Let's take a look where we are at this point. We are beneath 50% again. If we get a bit lower, around the 38, between 38 35 would be a nice way to enter again. I do not think that we will be hitting the superior high levels. If we hit it, we will not be yet on 35, 36, it will still be around 41, 40. This is just a small bit. Let's take a look at weekly. Weekly we're still going up. No, we're not. We hit the MMA and we are back down at this point. Let's take a look at the Bullring bands. What does it say? What can we see? We're trading at the end part, but let's take a daily because that's better to see. Put my drawings away. We hit the top part. We are basically going through the support of the center, so we should be heading bottom again soon. Yeah, and bottom, if we go up a bit more, that means 20k around. This can still go up a bit more, around 20,000 I guess, that it will be the bottom. Ethereum did like I expected it to do. 13,000, I thought 14,000 would be the limit, would be a nice entry point. 1400, sorry for 14,000 would be a nice Ethereum price at this point. Ethereum looks like he's hitting these pre highs here. I think he will hold at this point. I cannot say because this is a big red candle too. If it does not stay above our center line, we will be heading back to 1233. But normally after a breakout we always need to do a retest, so this is a huge breakout. The retest should be at these prior high levels anyway. And if we do this 1200, just like you know, this can be bought back up by the end of the week. We still have 5 days, so Wednesday is normally the day that things change direction in the market. We will see what happens when we are Wednesday. That's about it. More I don't have to say about the market. It doesn't look that good. 3-4% down, 2% down. Yeah. Market is shit today, let me say it like that. But on the other side, if you shorted the market, it was also a good day. I was not looking at charts because I was doing something else today, but I should have been looking at charts. Yes, especially yesterday. It was a beautiful candle, really to short. And that's why I started to think about myself too. Why should I take my time and invest my time in something I do not love anymore? I have to have more confidence in anything I do and stay positive also. It was not easy today. Really, it was not easy today. Some people in my country are not nice at all. And I will not give them any energy anymore. I already done that too much today. And it did not make me happy today at all. I was in my head really, and I could not change it. I could not feel the way that I should be changing the direction like I normally feel how to do it. And I felt like an old pattern that I was going into. Luckily my kid helped me out of it. She's beautiful to see how easy she does it. She learned from yesterday how to roller skate, and today was her second day on the blades, and she's mastering it perfectly. She's really doing this nicely. I did not expect her to be that good, but I'm happy for her, and I'm happy that she is doing it very nicely too. And she made me realize that life is still good, life is still okay, life is still great, And she made me also realize that I should not have been going that path that I've done the last 2 weeks. I've been not smart. I put down everything that I should have been doing, and guess what? I did not follow my plan. It's something I teach everybody in crypto, to make up a plan and follow it. And I put a plan together before we left where we came from, and made sure that we would able to follow that plan. And we did not. And somehow, some reason, I was distracted doing something that I should not have been doing, and I have no idea why, really. It didn't give me any energy. It took a lot of energy, and it still takes energy for me to do or to talk about. Tonight I will be meditating on this and asking myself why this. The question is more, what can I do to change it? Or the other question I can say is, focus on the things that you do want instead of you don't want. It helps better for the mindset. I've been out of books for the last 4 days too, and that is not helping me too. I've been around people that are not really my vibe, but it can happen. And it took a lot of energy because I was not able to keep my energy or keep those from them out of mine aura. And it was not easy, but okay, I learned a lesson. Sometimes you have to learn new things, and every day you walk around on this earth is a learning process. And I'm happy that I've learned something today for myself. Now I put everything together for the crypto lessons that are coming up. I made a few books. I just need to type them in English so that you all can follow and maybe take some nice pictures for it. I hope I can do one a week, educational. If not, it will be once every 2 weeks. We will see how much energy I have at this point. Because look, that's now the second time I've been here by doing this, but it's not on purpose. Like I told you guys, my energy level is really not on the highest point. And I made a movie for my wife again, so I'm happy that I finished that one off. She's doing good. I'm happy for that. Our new plan is also getting nice form. We are going to be selling some new stuff very soon. If anybody is interesting, just let me know. It's something about very good for the health. It's very natural, the product that I'm going to sell. And it will keep your energy level high like coffee does. But it's better for the body. It heals the body. It makes sure that the veins are nicely open. The bloodstream is better. The cholesterol goes down by it. It cleans the kidneys, and it cleans I don't know how I call it, darm flora. I hope it's the right word. Also. And it makes your hair grow back. That's something new I learned. It's also good against cancer, so any disease, curing it is made for. If anybody is interested, just leave me a comment. I'll give you a mail how soon it will be ready. You can do 2 things with it. You can eat it or drink it, so you can choose what you do with it. It depends on what you buy, of course. But I'm still testing, and the kid is tasting. If she likes it, that means that you guys will like it too. That's what I'm trying to find out at this point. But except of that, what a day. I hope you guys are having a better time than I am at this point. I can still smile, that's the good part about it. Luckily I have a good friend down here that helped me out. I'm grateful for that. And I'm very grateful that all of you are still watching my show. I'm very happy that I can hopefully teach you something, even if it's not much at this point. Like I said, the market is not doing very much, so we cannot do a lot at this point. We are heading to pretty low levels, so here we are not seeing anything good news anyway. But slowly by slowly, I'm making a new habit, like I told you just a minute ago. If we can do this for 40 days, this becomes a beautiful habit for me. And then I will be able to do it every day afterwards without any energy effort for myself taking out of my body for just doing this. Oh, and I want to show you something new. That is a life map. I hope I downloaded it. I'm not sure yet. Let me take a look. You all should make one, a life map. No, I don't think I've downloaded it from my email yet. I'll make sure it's up for tomorrow that we can look at it. But what is a life map really? A life map is something where you can put your life's dreams in. Anything you want, you can put it in. How beautiful you want to be, how you want this girlfriend or that boyfriend, or I want this amount of money, I want this car, I want such a home, I want that. But you can put it in details really. And that's the good thing about it. If you're interested in this file, you can ask me to. I have it in PDF, so you can, or on PowerPoint it is, so you can just fill it in for yourself. It's a blank one I have. I use it every year to fill in, and this keeps up the mindsets. It keeps me on a perfect way on schedule for everything. And the second one that I have is fill it in by papers, and making sure that you can learn something else from it. That one you fill in by paper, by just writing, and on the right side there is a kind of agenda into it, where you can see how many days you are progressing to the good way. You need at least 80 to 90% done every day to be progressing towards your goals. And if you do this every day, you will see an outcome very soon, very fast, and very good, the way you want it. It's a bit like the book of compound effect. By taking a step every day to the right direction, it's much better than taking a step once a week is also good. But if you do it day by day, small bits, it's better than one day we are going at this fully charged, and by the next week we already stopped again because we took way too much energy from ourselves. We pulled ourselves together. We were full of energy. We were full of burst, fire for doing this. I gave you an example, like by New Year, anybody that wants to lose weight or stop smoking, they stop for it for a few days and then they start again. Or they start going to the gym. They buy themselves an abonnement for a month, and by the third day of the first week passed, maybe the second week they're still doing it, and by the second week they stopped. Why? Because they put way too much pressure on themselves for going too fast. If you never have been to the gym, don't do 5 times a week, it's no use anyway. That's the same with new habits. Don't take 5 new habits on at once. It's way too hard to make sure that you can keep doing it. That's why I do one every 3 weeks. I try to add. I will show you the calendar tomorrow also, that you can follow up. If you want them, please put it in the comments. I'll be able to share it. Give me a thumbs up too, and share my channel also with conscious people that wants to hear more about everything, day life, crypto, and all the rest. At this point, like I told you guys, you have to be patient. The market is still going down, so if you want to short the market, go ahead. You can, but still going in a beautiful downtrend at this point. We cannot say that we are not in downtrend from here. We broke the trend once. We were here. We broke them a second time here. Now they broke them again, and now we are just waiting what will happen really. You can draw another one here if you want to. Say this one is still onto it, this white one. So we're still in the corner, but waiting what will happen for the next one. I know this is a short movie for me today. I just want to do it, keep my habit going. That was really the one that I wanted to achieve. For everyone, be blessed. If you want, like I told you, if you want the news and everything else, buy it. If you want me to talk about something different, let me know too in the comments, that I can change my direction and what and just how and what I should just be talking about for everyone else. Otherwise, be blessed, be chillful, be grateful for everything you have. That gets you the farthest and all. And also, be at peace with everybody that is not at peace with you. Just let everything that happens be okay, and everything will be okay. Enjoy and